Hello students, welcome to lesson 3 of our Unit 12 distance learning. This is IXL H1, which is parts of three-dimensional figures. This one should be very quick video. So in this case, it's just asking about the shape of its bases, what it can and what it cannot be. So a base, remember, is not a top or bottom. Of a geometric solid, it's actually an item that would repeat. So in this case, you see here that this circle is actually what follows all throughout it. If it was a cross section, remember we did cross sections a little bit earlier, and that cross section is kind of like a bunch of sticky notes if you were to repeat them over and over and over and over again. So if you repeat that over and over and over again, you get a circle. So in this case, the base is a circle. Okay, same thing here. We got a few, right? So we have the front. Looks like we have the front that repeats to the back, or the top that repeats all the way to the bottom, or this side that repeats all the way to there. All of them, though, are rectangles. So we can easily say there are multiple sets of bases. There's really 3 groupings of them, but they're all rectangles. Okay. Now in a cone, it shrinks over time. So in this case, we have a circle, but it gets smaller over time, but it's still the same figure that's being repeated. So for this one, the base is a circle. Okay, this one is a square, and I would say rectangle because we don't know if this is a actual square at the base, but square is the only one that makes sense. It's repeated, so it actually goes, it repeats over and over again. So you can see the square right here as it makes its way up this figure. Okay, let me try to make that a little bit better. There we go. Looks a little bit better. Okay. Triangle, I know that's what we call the face of it. This right here is the face of it is a triangle, right? But we're not talking about the face, we're talking about its base. Okay, this base right here, you have a bunch of rectangles, but again, the rectangles are the faces of them. Trying to find a color that works here. And nope, none of these colors are working because it's so dark. But this right here is a rectangle, and that rectangle is repeated, but these are not bases because they're faces. The base is this pentagon at the top here that can be repeated over and over and over again. So this right here, because it can be repeated over and over again, is a pentagon, and that is its base. Okay? So think about it's whatever, if it's a prism, think about it like sticky notes. Repeat the sticky note on top of each other. How would you get it from top to bottom? If it is a pyramid, then you have to be a little bit more creative. You have to look for the unique figure, not the one that's repeated, but really the one that's unique. In this one, because they're all triangles no matter what, all of them, it doesn't matter which side you pick. This is a triangular pyramid. So in that case, it's no matter which way you look at it, up, right, left, or down, it's still going to be a triangle. Okay. Here you have a triangle. This is a triangular prism, and we name it based on its base. So its base is a triangle, that would make it a triangular prism. Again, because a prism, that can be repeated over and over and over again. And so you see right here that you're going to get a triangle like that will repeat over and over until it gets all the way to the top. So triangle is its base. And I think this is our last one here. This is a hexagon. So this one will be a hexagonal prism, making it a hexagon for a base. Okay, that's the video. We're all done. So again, the two different figures you'll be given are a prism, which is like this one right here. So it's the same shape. It's like a sticky note, and you just repeat it over and over and over again until it goes from the bottom all the way up to the top. If I were to take this rectangle, it would not repeat itself. See how it gets wider and wider, and then it gets skinnier and skinnier again until it gets to the back. So in a prism, you want to go with that figure that repeats itself no matter what, the same size, the same shape. In a pyramid, you have to get more creative. It's what is shrinking over time, not what's repeated. So this has 4 triangles, but the base here is a rectangle. So the one that's unique. Okay, and that's it. You should be able to do H1 now. Yeah, H1. Good luck.